you've waited for quite a while, and even been made to fish really for a fight with this much of a spotlight. So, given all that and the fact that now you finally got the kind of fight that you wanted, how has that affected your preparation? How was it a different camp from in the past?
Yeah, I mean, very motivated. A lot of inspirational things, spiritual things, getting the mental right, the body right here. That snack, of course, with Victor Conte and just just the structure of things. And just more discipline, of course, and just excited about, getting the opportunity to become a three-divisional world champion.
You look big. You look kind of buffed up. Is that part of the product of the camp?
Yeah, for sure. We started at 154, not 160, not 168, and just putting on the proper volume and size, of course, in the right areas. And just like tuning up, just making sure fast twitch muscles are being worked on, um, time and speed endurance, of course, power endurance, just working on all that stuff so I can, have everything I need to win this fight.
There's a logical thought process for fight fans that identifies this as an eliminator for the chance to get into the ring with Canelo Alvarez. That would be the biggest purse of your career. Canelo sneered at you when you called him out after his win over Billy Joe Saunders. He sort of insulted you in the room. So are you confident now that a win over Benavidez will get you that matchup with Canelo?
Canelo has the luxury to do whatever he wants to do when he feels like doing it, and so I can't, rely on David Benavidez to make that fight happen. It has to come from Canelo's heart, his mind, and him taking the risk and gamble to want to fight myself. But yes, the fans and reporters, I think, are going to, you know, put more effort in demanding the fight to happen, of course.
Interesting. I think some fighters would come right back at me on that and say, well, of course, if I beat Benavidez, then I'm the obvious opponent and he has to fight me. But generally speaking, the most consistently avoided opponents for fighters in the upper echelons of the sport are boxers who are seen as tricky southpaw counterpunchers. And you've worn that identity going back to the amateur ranks. So has it been frustrating to have been constantly penalized within the matchmaking business for fighting in the style that comes naturally to you?
It's more frustrating about the opponent, the fighters not wanting to take the risk and taking the challenge of fighting the best out there, not trying to look at like a resume or who I fight and all this other stuff people go about. At the end of the day, it's about putting two good fighters as has pedigree into a match and giving boxing what it's looking for. And then also myself, if you count me in, but also just outside of myself, like people keep doing this stuff is just like, yo, guys, we're supposed to be growing boxing, not trying to ruin boxing. We need to let the fighters fight each other and just be supportive of putting a great fight on, no matter what the resume might be at that time and point. But if you know somebody's good, looking like you said, I can speak for myself. I can speak at like Boots Ennis and other fighters like that kid is good. Is he what? No, but we should be supporting him fighting somebody that is also good, and that's it. And that's what I think we need to focus more on.
Boots Ennis is an aggressive fighter who's seen as a potential destroyer. There are fans and people in the sport who are more willing to support the upward mobility of somebody like that. There have been more people who talked about Benavidez in the last couple of years, who talked about your right to fight Canelo. That's what I'm getting at. Isn't it frustrating to sometimes be put into a box?
No, for sure, definitely. Of course. But all I can do is continue to live my life, do what I need to do, get over the obstacles that are in front of me, and I will be writing my own story. So that's just what it is. Everybody has their time, and my time is now. Some people get their time early on, and you don't hear from them no more. Like, I'm in it for the longevity of it, clearly. And I feel good, primed up, and just ready to go.
Winning solves all those obstacles, right?
Definitely winning. Just the fight alone answers, a lot of questions out there. Answers a lot of the, box stuff that you were just mentioning, being in the box. This fight, just signing the deal makes it happen, and us getting this far, 1 week away. Blessed that no injuries, nothing serious happened to me. Blessings that no serious injuries and stuff happened towards David, and we can continue to move forward and make this showcase fight come on the 25th. So, very excited.
Just as people sometimes lean toward a stereotypical view of you, there are a lot of observers who see Benavidez as a straight-ahead destroyer, dangerous but relatively one-dimensional. Now, I know when I interview him later today, he's going to tell me that's all wrong and that he's constantly expanding his game and adding boxing skills. How do you see David Benavidez?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he definitely, everybody has room to grow, whatever their body mechanics can allow for them to do, their coordination. But just looking at his structure, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to have, like, his body mechanics is not to be a boxer. And then that's just what it is. Yeah, he's a straightforward guy that puts a lot of pressure on. And I think no matter what, if he tries to learn anything outside of his natural abilities, once he gets hit, he's going to go right back to those natural abilities. So, I mean, it's cool, but you are who you are, and that's just it. And he does a great job doing that. And my hat goes off for him for having the dedication and hard work to become, a two-time world champion, and for him giving me the opportunity to become 3 divisional world champion. So it's just going to be a great outing.
I know a little bit about your training, and from what I'm told and looking at you, the way you look right now, I suspect that you're hoping to surprise Benavidez with strength and power above what you've been identified with before. He and his team won't see this interview. So what are some of the elements of your game that he might not be expecting as you go into the fight?
I mean, everything. He has never. There's not nobody out there in the boxing world that can really emulate or fight like Demetrius Andrade. And there's not too many people that. I mean, I have 4. Listen, I'm a 2008 Olympian. Been done 4 all my life as an amateur. Travel the world. So I've seen all types of styles. I've seen seen tall guys throw a lot of punches, spot a lot of them during my career as well. And so I've seen this style a bunch of times. It's not new to me, pretty much just breaking down layers, getting him frustrated. And once he tries to figure something out, the fight probably be already over. So that's the game plan that I have. Of course, it's just go in there, be elusive, have fun, and just have him walking into everything. He's just going, and I just feel that's what's going to happen. I think my IQ, my traps, and the way I can move and dance when it's time to really get down and dirty. And he's going to give that opportunity for me because he's going to just be coming forward. I don't have to chase anything. I don't have to look for it. He's just going to be right there most of the time, looking to just do whatever he can do. And that's what's going to work into my favor.
Will you be satisfied with a one-sided decision, or is there an urge to make him pay for all of the waiting you've had to do?
There's definitely going to be an urge for the waiting, of course. The win is very important, no matter what it ends up being. But yes, I'm coming with pain, like I always have done. I'm always looking to put somebody on the ground, which every fight somebody's always hitting the canvas with me. So I do have the power, and the way I have been working and to develop and to keep the power endurance for 12 rounds at the 168 division now, I think I'm in the greatest shape I can ever be in right now.
Great to see you again. Great to see you looking so great. I look forward to seeing you in Las Vegas, boo-boo. Yeah. I get it.
And new. And still. And new. And
Looking
still.
strong.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.